They're a friendly lot at the Conniscliffe Carving Club. And pretty skillful into the bargain.
Oh, it would be, yeah, the blood pouring out.
They have an enviable range of membership of all ages, about equally divided between men and women.
Tom is one of our literally oldest members, but he's been with us for almost since the start of the club, I think. And he's a great guy and a really good member of the club.
You don't look 80.
An entry called Underground, Overground and Holy Ground. We had a team of 5 people. You see them here. We eventually received a tankard presented by the BWA, by the Worshipful Company, as 3rd prize, which is what we won. We got £200 from the BWA as a prize, and it was decided that we've got a tankard here, so everybody in the team should have a tankard of their own. So I've had them, got some tankards, had them engraved, and they're here, and I'd like to present them to, so Chris, please. Thank you.
Alan Sludders carved the underground scene for the British Woodcarvers Association competition.
Hello, Harry. How long have you been carving?
Probably about 2 months now.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's really great. Yeah.
These are 2 of your pieces.
Yes. I've only just finished this one today.
Harry couldn't be in better hands.
Keith, how long have you been carving?
About 20 years, Tom.
What was your full-time job?
I worked for the National Westminster Bank for 36 years.
Do you find carving therapeutic?
Very much so. It's you can lose 4 hours of time just like that. It's so relaxing.
In carving really a fair number of years. I started in my early 20s just as a teacher, and I wanted to earn a bit of extra money. So I did carvings like breadboards and things like that and sold them. And after about 4 years of that I stopped because I had other things to do in my life. And I only really took up carving again, I suppose, about 10, 15 years ago when I was in the Philippines, and I carved a few things there, mirrors and things like that, and a carved bed and so on. And then I came back here to the UK to settle again. I just joined the club about a year and a half ago, and since then I've started carving. So there was a big long gap in my life before I did any before I sort of resumed carving again.
Hello, my name is Brian Turner. I've been a member of this club for the last 16 years. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to have met such wonderful folk and so many gifted and skilled and talented people. It's a privilege to be able to come here and meet people from all over the area like we have, and to pick up a bit of talent that you didn't know you had in the little bits and pieces that I've been able to carve here myself. This was a piece selected by Fred Ulliard, who was a founder member of this club and also a superb master carver who won the national competition, Master Carver for Great Britain, on 2 occasions during my time of knowing him. This was a picture from the Dales magazine that I had to do to his standard, and it was thanks to him I learned so much about carving whilst I was doing it.
My name is Stephen McAdam. I've been in the club for about 6 years. The end result is you don't get a quick return for the time that you have to spend on it. It's rewarding, it's demoralising. Inspiration for the dragon came from when I went to China. It's made of sycamore and the base is mahogany.
Yes, I'm Duncan McConaughey. I joined the Conniscliffe Carving Club in 2010, well, when I retired, and I wanted a hobby to actually fill the time. So this is just a selection of carvings I brought with me, and the boards here contain the love spoons, which I enjoy doing. There's quite a selection on the boards here, and they are mainly carved in lime because it's quite an easy wood to carve, but the darker ones, there's some in mahogany and also some in yew. So this carving here is the Dove of Peace. It's carved in mahogany with an oak background.
My name is Colin Laycock. I started carving around about 2008, 2009 and been a member of this club ever since. And I do also at Phoenix House at Catterick for Help the Heroes. I volunteer there doing teaching them wood carving. This is the Green Man, and this is a project we do with Help the Heroes. It's adding on to, they'll have carved the oak leaf, and this is where you're putting it into a 2D face. And this is part of the project which is instigated by a master carver from down near Leicester called Michael Painter. And they'll be doing this at all the Help the Heroes workshops up and down the country. This is locomotion, and this was part of inter-regional competition for the 30th anniversary of the BWA. The theme for the competition had to represent your region, which is Durham and North Yorkshire. Our title for the competition was Underground, Overground, Holy Ground. One of our other cars, Alan, did Durham mining scene, which was the underground. I did the locomotion, which is part of the overground. Also there was a Yorkshire Dales River scene, part of the overground, and then we had a carving of the Archbishop of York.
The Green Man radiates approval of this art so close to nature.